Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? This crowd is buzzing right now. Tonight, those cats won't even be able to hear themselves think. Let's do it.
Welcome to the Western Conference Semifinals and a possible closeout Game 5 with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. And breaking down the game right now, let's take a look, guys, at the profit.
You know, offensive.
That one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
The Spurs shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Sacramento with the ball. It's a three-point game. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be much of a challenge for them in that game. It seemed like they scored at will. Not much defense that they were facing.
Yep, they had the defense on its heels early the entire game, and actually nearly the entire game, and no matter what unit was out there, looked like a mismatch to me.
And the pass to Murray. And the shot is good.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
Here's Roberts, covered by Barnes. Roberts passes to Wembanyama, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Wembanyama. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Now that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Here's Fox. We're about 1 minute into the first. He kicks it to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Here's Murray from outside the arc, and that is good. 5 points in the game.
Well, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Sacramento on defense. Here's Roberts. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
The offense is getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The feed to Barnes. Passes it to Murray. It's rebounded by Wembanyama.
You just assume he's going to knock those down, and he's as open as he was there.
Roberts passes to Sohan. It's the bucket. Suleiman's got his first points of the game.
Off to a nice start here. They hit all three from the field.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Sabonis defended by Wembanyama. A baseline J, and that one's good.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. What they need to do to stay alive in this series is simple. He told me it all comes down to team basketball. He said sometimes they have guys that put it all on themselves to win a game, and that simply can't be the case tonight. Getting everyone involved is the only way they'll get where they need to go. Let's see if it happens, gentlemen.
Thanks, Doris. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Look at the Prophet, so solid around the basket, currently 3rd in the league.
Well, you always want to shoot a high percentage, and that goes back to the kind of shots you get. But there's no better time than the postseason to knock down most of the shots that you take.
Vanilla, the pass to Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vassell. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The Kings trail by 3. Here's Fox. Pass to Herter. The 17-footer goes down. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Roberts, and the basket is good. And one thing I was going to mention tonight was to see if either of you watched the press conference after their last game.
Yeah, I watched it, guys, and I'll tell you what, he might be by himself at 5 o'clock in the morning. That's way too early for a workout. But I do like his work ethic. I like his thoughts on continuing to work hard and getting his teammates to join him. I think he's a good leader. But 5 a.m., too early.
The pass to Murray. And he hits it to tie the game up. 8 points for him.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Spurs passing it around. Shot by Roberts, no good.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Fox passes to Herter. There's the triple. Another 3 for Sacramento.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shoots.
Yeah, that's twice in a row now where they've done exactly the opposite and backed off.
Here's Sohan. Misses in close. Kings leading now by 3. Passes it to Herter. He feeds it to Barnes. Here's Murray. Kicks to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Sacramento.
He'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
The cheers just raining down from the rafters. It's a love fest here.
It sure is. He is one popular guy. That's obvious, Steve.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
First free throw is good. And the Kings making a change here. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Sacramento's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Pass to Herter. He dishes it to Barnes. Sacramento gets it back. The pass to Fox. Sabonis inside. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
And Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's...
It's stolen. Here's Roberts. He's covered by Murray. There's the 3. That is good.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And for Sacramento, here's the teardrop. Nice D from Medevenx. San Antonio trailing here.
That's all you.
Lineup. Good on the three-point shot. He has 6.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
The Kings have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. But it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in this first half.
They've also gotten into a nice rhythm from the three-point line early on tonight.
The Spurs making a switch here. He hits the second from the line. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by, this one for 3. Shot by Roberts, no good. To the middle, here's Dunn. finish off the break. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
Lineup. He's covered by Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. And it's 9 points for the Prophets.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
From deep. Murray, no good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Hey guys, the Prophet in their last game against the Kings was superb. He finished with 34 points and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Jones drives in to the paint. It's Wembanyama, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 5.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
And the Kings making a change here. The Kings trailed by 3. Here's Fox. Passes it to Herter. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Puts up the baby hook. And you can count he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
The Spurs have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. That's good from Roberts. Sacramento with the ball. Trailing by 4. Down low, here's Herter. Here's Roberts. He's got 14. Pass out. Guarded by Fox. Here's Roberts. No good on the triple. Sacramento's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. They get it back. Sub bonus. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
To the inside. That's out. High quality look. He sinks it. And the Spurs lead by 4.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
It's off his foot. And the ref saying he kicked it. The Kings making a switch here. Here's the screen. 1:58 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Barnes. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
That's good from Barnes. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Roberts passes it to Wembanyama.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did,
Well,
didn't he?
there's a great dunk and also a great game we've got here.
The Kings trail by 3. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Here's Fox.
That's foul number 2 on him. They might not warrant sitting him entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
The Kings have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Both free throws good from Herbert. 1:21 left in the second quarter. Here's Roberts. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Roberts got 16 points.
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And I know something else the fans love about him is the way he's capable of going straight over the top of a defender for some monster throwdown. I mean, we're talking about posterization with capital letters.
The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw good from Vanilla. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
54 seconds left in the first half. Here's Fox. Dishes it to Barnes. He passes to Fox. And once again off the mark by Sacramento.
Definitely a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Yeah, the wise move would be to find themselves a quick shot right away.
The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 5.
But they're going to take tough outside shots. I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the 3. Just step back and knock it down.
Here's Monk. Rebound San Antonio.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Here's Penny off with the layup.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And we're through 2 here and a good one. Spurs out in front, up by 3.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA playoffs is in full swing. This is 2K Sports. A closely contested game for the Spurs at AT&T Center going against Sacramento. They were denied a sweep in Game 4, but a win in Game 5 sends them on. That's all they care about. An unbelievable half from the Prophet. He's got 16 points, and on the defensive side of the floor, he's definitely been contributing with some focused defensive work. And slugging it out so far, the Sacramento Kings. They're an up-tempo team, and the ponies are running. The advantage in fast break points is obvious. No surprise here. And that's it for now. Thanks for stopping in with us. It's time to head back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, who are all ready with a call in the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we're back here at Game 5 with more action about to get underway.
And what a game for the Prophet. He's got 16 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. That seems all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court right now for the Spurs, Roberts. He's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Jones, and it's Johnson in at the small forward.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
For Sacramento, they have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight, 50% exactly. Roberts passes to Wembanyama. And while we have a chance, let's now take a look at the NBA's season assist leaders. Look at the Prophet, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists.
Well, it's great to see guys step up to the added pressure of the postseason and deliver big numbers. Not only for him, but his teammates. Anybody that distributes the ball the way he does helps his team and himself.
And that one miss could hurt them. There's a big difference between being up 1 and being up 2.
Pass to Wembanyama. It is now to Roberts. Spurs passing it around. No good from Wembanyama.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. There's the pass to Murray. Feeds it to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Sacramento again missing.
And they've been off target now on 3 of the first 4 shots they've taken in the second half.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Stripped it away. And a fast break now for the Spurs. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
Barnes against Jones. Here's Turner. Rejected by Indiana. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
For Sacramento, they have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
And the offense continues to struggle. Just one make in their 5 attempts.
He kicks to Roberts. On the wing, Johnson. Pass to Sohan. That's good as Johnson with the assist. Suleiman's got 6 points.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
The Kings trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Jones against Fox. 6 to shoot. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Timeout called by the Kings. The Prophet really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Here's Turner.
You know, Kevin, this has been a much better effort from them here in the second half compared to the first. I just don't think they were intense enough in that first half.
Pass to Sohan. And another basket for San Antonio.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
The Kings trail by 9. Here's Turner. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
Roberts. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Now the pass to Turner. Fox. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. For 3. Gets it to go. He's got 11.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Here's Roberts, defended by Turner. A nice shot by Roberts. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Fox passes to Murray. Fox. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And the Kings making a change here. Here's Roberts, guarded by Fox. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And then look at the points in the paint because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Good on both. The Kings trail by 7. And there's the feed to McGee. A pass to Fox. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Here's Fox. He's got 14. Here's Burks. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And you hear the crowd kind of murmuring. I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Got that one up quick. 25 points for the Profits.
Good job creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Sacramento's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Fox against Jones. McGee the pass to Fox. Pocket 6. He feeds it to Burks. Takes the 3. Kept alive by Sacramento. Passes to Murray. To JaVale McGee. And a foul caught on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. This is his first chance at the line tonight. That's good from McGee. Spurs making a switch here. Graham's checked in. Both free throws good from McGee. Spurs leading by 6. Here's Roberts. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in him.
And the Kings shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Mondo. Green for 2 points. He's got 9. San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Collins, good.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
The Kings trailed by 9 to JaVale McGee.
Skywalker, skyscraper, call him whatever you want. He can fly.
Where does he come up with a move like that?
I have no idea. I mean, you can't plan that stuff. I think a dunk like that just happens.
The numbers in their favor. Fox, no good.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Especially when... Oh, man, that was a real mark it up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Here's Roberts. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Fox. McGee is screen. Ball stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill front.
Oh, the signature Kevin Harlan call. Up high and down hard.
Got a piece of it. Here's Graham. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yes, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Well, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
There's 48 seconds left in the third.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
That free throw, no good. Sacramento making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Spurs leading by 14. There's the pick. That's out, and it's blocked by Murray. And he's able to get it back. That's good. He's got 6.
Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender. They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
San Antonio's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Highlight shot by Roberts.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Fox kicks to Barnes. The pass to Fox. 4 seconds left. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the games. That's good from Fox. And the Kings making a change here. Fox hits them both. Just 4 seconds left to play in the third. Pass out. Can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Spurs lead by 13. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports.
Game 6 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The San Antonio Spurs take on the Sacramento Kings next Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And thanks for joining us again as we get set to continue our broadcast of the Western Conference Semifinals. Spurs leading by 13 on the court for Sacramento. Here's Barlow. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
The Kings shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Here's Fox. Six on the shot clock. Here's Hop. Misses off the right eye.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders. Hammer time! Hammer time! Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Jones checked in for San Antonio. Kicks it to Barnes. A pass to Fox. Left block shot on the way. The shot will not go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. He dishes it to Jones. Feeds to Roberts. He passes to Wembanyama. Misses from close range.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
Dishes it to Barnes. Wide open look. That's good. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Roberts. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Roberts got 39. The Kings have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Fox kicks to Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Here's Roberts. Offensive rebound. Tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's good from Wembanyama. And the Kings making a change here. Murray's checked in. Both free throws good from Wembanyama. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low. Sabonis. It's good on the putback.
Well, I'm impressed with the determination he showed right there, getting himself into good position under the glass. Did his work early there.
Yeah, with the presence of mind, know just where the rebound was going to go to.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in. That was beautiful.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Let's it go with a three. No good from Herner.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
The Kings trail by 17. Pass to Murray. From the arc. Gets it to go. Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
Here's Fox. There's the dish to Barnes. Sabonis defended by Wembanyama. Here's Herner. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got his third rebound on the night. Bessa covered by Barnes. Here's Roberts. Pass to Sohan. It's rebounded by Herner. That's a foul called on the Prophet. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
That could have major consequences, Kevin. With this game still in question, it's really a tough time to lose it.
San Antonio making a switch here. Goudlock is checked in. The Kings trail by 16. And there's the pass to Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Spurs passing it around. It's Wembanyama. Sacramento grabs the miss. Murray, the pass to Fox. Now Murray. Great look, but off the mark.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Passes it to Wembanyama. The jump hook. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 18.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
Well, they're finding the holes in the defense, Clark, and they're exploiting them.
He kicks to Barnes. Ball's knocked loose. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Finishes the break with a slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
Yeah, that's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
And Fox gets it to go.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
Pass to Sohan. There's the feed to Gaudio. He passes it to Sohan. Kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. Sohan passes to Jones. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. A pass to Fox. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Really, they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. And the way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now.
The free throw off from Fox. San Antonio leading by 16. Feeds it to Gowden. There's a minute 34 left here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Jones. He dishes it to Gowden. Fires from the wing. And that one hits back iron. The Kings trail by 16. The pass to Fox. Feeds it to Barnes. Passes it to Fox. Bonus. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings will go for a different look here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game here.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Barnes. He drains the quick shot. 52 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Fox against Jones. And Penny passes it to Wembanyama. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
A very solid performance in a lot of areas for them.
Sacramento making a switch here. The free throw off from Wembanyama. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And good on the basket. Book it.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game. Dishes it to Graham. Pass to Mackubex. Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. The shot is off. Some solid defense right there from McGee. Number 7. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And the series has been won. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Time for us to say so long. Thanks for watching 2K Sports presentation, the coverage of the second round of the NBA playoffs. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. But first, let's reveal the Jordan player of the game.
I'm always flexing. Isip pinamay mula sa kaswito da bugo man di ay. Di mi kasabay mura sa kakitsa da wa kayangay. Samog kay kagnaw, samog katanaw. Pag inamaw, storya rang galabaw. Isip pinamay mura kagsikitsa da wa kayangay. Dagan kag arti Wakay agi Ay pag pinagrabe Ay pag pinamhay.
Congratulations on finishing things off tonight. You took care of business without too much trouble this time around. What are your thoughts now going into the next round?
Whew. Man, I was really happy with the way the team played in this series, man. We asserted ourselves early and took care of business, and I never felt like the outcome was in doubt, really. But everything starts over from scratch in the next round. That means we need to come out of the gate strong again and establish our game and our tempo early. If we can do that, I don't see any reason we won't get the same result.